Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to another video on ForgottenWeapons.com. We have a little bit of a short video today, but we are taking a look at an extremely cool and rare gun. This is a German MP-40/1, and this is an experimental version of the MP-40 that was designed to actually hold two magazines simultaneously. So the way this worked is they replaced the standard magazine housing here with a new housing that was bulged out on both sides and accommodated this sliding device that carried two magazines simultaneously. So the way this would work, each one of these cells holds a single MP-40 magazine, so you've got two. You can go ahead and put a magazine in each one there. So you would be able to fire, and you'd run this magazine empty first, and then you just hit the latch, slide it over, and you've got another 32 rounds immediately available to use, and double your magazine capacity. If we look at the back of the system here, you can see we have two magazine catches, one for each of the mags, like so. That one's a little tight here. This actually slides really smoothly back and forth, and when there are no magazines in it, we can actually pull it entirely off of the gun. You can see it's got a couple little stamped rails up there that it runs on, and it's got two magazine catches built into it. The housing that goes into the gun is basically just a track that holds this thing, a couple of catches to allow it to slide in, and then these bulges on the side are just there to give it enough space to cover both the magazines so that you don't have the bullets exposed. So these were only used experimentally by the Germans. They tested out the idea. They ended up not adopting it for a couple of reasons. On the most practical level, this isn't actually as useful as you might think. Carrying the gun around with two fully loaded stick mags gets really front heavy really fast. And these new magazine catches are not as quick and easy to use as the standard magazine catch on a normal MP-40. So while this would give you a little bit a faster reload for your first magazine, once you emptied two magazines, I think you would then be at a substantial disadvantage to someone who was armed with a regular MP-40. So just in general, the trade-off wasn't really worth it. The extra weight, and it seems like a neat idea. It'd be great in video games where you don't actually have to carry the weight of the thing, but in real life it just wasn't all that practical. One other problem that resulted was that this sticks a little bit farther back than a regular MP-40 magazine. So if I fold the stock on this, it doesn't actually, put it in there, it doesn't quite fold flush the way a standard MP-40 stock does. So a little bit of a trade-off there. That probably wasn't a really big issue, but... So there are only a couple of markings on these. We do have a serial number on the main housing up here, and a serial number on the sliding element down there, and they match each other. In this case, they don't match the main gun. However, there are an extremely small number of these still in existence today. This is the first one I've ever seen outside of a museum. So I know there is one at the Musée des Armées in Paris. It is a matching example. I'm not sure about any other ones that are still out there.